I'm sure many of you know how really important it is to have a positive cash flow in your business. And today I would like to talk about 5 tips that will help you improve your cash flow. And the first tip is choose wisely who you want to work with. Many business owners are more interested in getting clients in general, especially in the first years of business. I know I've been there. First couple years of my business, I was accepting anyone, and that really hurt me at the beginning. And many business owners now are coming to me with the same problem of not choosing the right people to work with. One of the biggest problems is not getting paid on time or in full. And that in turn leads to other problems, not being able to make the payroll, pay your subcontractors and materials, or pay out of pocket, or even worse, get lines of credit, get more credit card debt, and then you get into late payment fees and that kind of fees, and it's just a mess. How are you even able to invest in business growth, save money, or even pay yourself if you hardly can pay your subcontractors or for your materials? Now, for example, in my business, I know that I want to work with people who want to get the most out of their financial numbers, the ones who are willing to do something differently in order to get more successful and profitable. And I know how bad it could sound that you need to turn away some of the customers that may not be a good fit for you, but then you are freeing up your time and resources for people who are really interested in what you have to offer. My second tip is require deposits and charge late payment fees. There have been a lot of research saying that only a tiny amount of people that are in construction industry that are actually charging for deposit. And why is it important to charge the deposit? Because it really hurts you when you have to dip into those lines of credit, into the credit cards. I know that late payment fees and interest seems like a very small amount, but then in the end of the year, when you look at the picture of 12 months, you will see that that was actually a significant amount that came out of your profit. Another interesting thing, there was a survey conducted by Level Set and Intuit Timesheets where they discovered that about 78% of people that are in construction industry, they are not specifying in their contracts the late payment fee when the customer is late to pay you. Moreover, desperate to get paid, contractors start to offer discounts to get paid faster. So why is it a good idea to charge interest on late payments? The faster you get paid, the faster you can pay your bills like subcontractors, materials, and of course your cash flow is going to be way better. My third tip is to get rid of your multiple credit cards and try to avoid overdraft fees. I've had many clients in the past who refuse to let go of their multiple credit cards, and that is totally normal. Trust me, I've been there too. But in reality, the more credit cards you own, the more you are at risk of accumulating a huge debt that you may not be able to control in the long run. And you can say goodbye to interest payments, your overdraft fees, your late payment fees, not to mention the anxiety of the credit card bills that are just massively growing. Even when it comes to your checking accounts, you have to watch your balance. I understand that you don't always have enough time to look often at your financial statements and maybe even your bank statements. But that's exactly how you control your money. Also, you can set up an alert with the bank that will tell you when your funds are running low. This way, you will be able to stop before you withdraw the money that's not there. You have probably heard me before saying bill early and bill often. I know it sounds super simple, but you cannot imagine how many people are waiting till the last minute to bill for the work that they have already performed, especially when they don't have subcontractors and are doing all the work themselves without even paying themselves. Receivables management is at the core of any healthy cash flow. Think about it. In your estimates, When have you ever accounted for debt? In the best case scenario, you accounted for it in your markup. In the worst case scenario, that comes out of your profit. Tip number 5, budget. In order to have a positive cash flow, you have to have an idea of what your budget is. What are your expenses running, at least on a monthly basis? To start this, you have to project your overhead expenses. It's going to be a different amount every month probably, because you have fixed expenses and variable. And if you start from fixed expenses as your base, things that are the same every month, right? Your car payment, your insurance payment, things like that. Then you can move on and see what is usually variable. And then you decide which expenses out of those are really necessary, provide the best return for your investment, maybe help you get more sales, and the rest that are not really necessary can be put aside. Or maybe move to another month. And then when you come up with the numbers and do your math, you will be able to determine how much you need to increase sales in order to have that overhead taken care of, or also increase your markup to come to that number that will have your overhead expenses and your profit in them. This way, those expenses are not going to come out of your profits in the future. Let me know in the comments what has helped you get your positive cash flow in your business. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, leave some comments, leave likes. That really helps us reach more people who may find this information helpful.